Eric Eve is head of global community relations at Citi Mortgage, and he joins us now to talk about how their foreclosure prevention activities have actually helped more than 100,000 homeowners. Welcome to you, Eric.
Good afternoon, Lori. Thank you for having me on.
Pleasure to have you. So your numbers are pretty impressive. Go over how many mortgage holders you've been able to help and how you hope to continue to help them. Talk about this program you're offering.
Well, Lori, today Citi has announced that in the second quarter of 2009, we've been able to help nearly 110,000 homeowners from around the U.S. Avoid foreclosure through Citi's loss mitigation and foreclosure prevention efforts. We feel very good about this data. That 110,000 translates into basically a 12-to-1 ratio. So for every 13 customers that we have that are facing foreclosure, we've been able to help 12 out of 13 homeowners and keep them in their homes. So we feel very good about the data and are looking forward to building on our progress in the months ahead.
Who qualifies as a distressed customer? Do they seek you out for help, or do you find them?
Great question, Lori. Both. One of Citi's innovation, part of our leadership in the foreclosure prevention space, is that a number of months ago we announced the Citi Homeownership Assistance Program, where we proactively reached out to individuals who might be facing foreclosure, and we've continued to build on that program. So we have both outgoing foreclosure prevention initiatives, as well as taking calls, incoming calls, and requests for assistance from current customers in need of assistance. So we do both.
Has Citi Mortgage lost money, though, on these loan modifications?
Well, that's the fascinating point, which is very important for your viewers to keep in mind, Lori. General industry data is that we lose, as an industry, 40 to 60 cents on every dollar for every home that we foreclose on. So it's in no one's interest. It's not in the corporation's interest or our shareholders' interest, and it's not in the customers or the community's interest to foreclose on a borrower. So it's critical here at Citi that we aggressively work to keep distressed homeowners in their homes.
How much longer can Citi sustain these foreclosure prevention efforts?
Well, we've got to not only sustain the efforts, but build on them in the months ahead. I think you see three things going on right now. You're seeing, one, alignment with President Obama's foreclosure prevention initiatives, driving our performance up 29% over the first quarter. Two, over the course of the last few months, we've hired over 1,400 loss mitigation specialists, bringing that total number up to about 4,000 people. And three, you're seeing our processes evolve as we test and learn on how to better meet the needs of those distressed homeowners. So we're still learning, and while Citi has made significant progress, we hope to build on that progress in the months ahead.
So overall, given your perspective, your vantage point covering the mortgage market, how would you characterize the current state of the housing market? The data points today, the S&P Case-Shiller shows a slight rise. Also, existing and new home sales are improving. So characterize, if you will, the state of the housing market. Has it bottomed?
Well, it's tough to tell, and I am not an economist, but what I can tell you is that I feel a certain amount of optimism, if you will. I spend the bulk of my time traveling around the country in the last few weeks in Detroit, Chicago, and Miami, and in New York, traveling to communities, talking to working families facing foreclosure, and you get a sense of optimism out there. And so in the context of all the challenges we're facing as a nation, you do get a sense of increasing optimism. However, we've got a long way to go.
We'll have to leave it there. Eric Eve with Citi Mortgage, many thanks.
Lori, thank you so much.